What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video part today. I am so excited to upload this one for you guys because this video we're going back to an anime that really left me speechless. Mushoku Tensei Season 2. So Season 1 originally aired back in 2021 and it was one of those shows that I never really paid attention to, so I kind of let it slip by. But once I heard that Season 2 was coming along, I was like, hold on, wait. Let me binge through Season 1, and so I did. I made a video and here we are. But before we talk about this season, one of the reasons why I love Mushoku Tensei so much is because of the world building. Oh my god, that first season was incredible. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of world building, not since Avatar: Last Airbender, and seeing these characters go on this incredible journey as they go from one country to another, seeing different monsters, going different adventures. I was pretty blown away. Now going into Season 2, one of the things I really liked about this season was how it's broken down into two distinct halves, where the first half takes place at a magical academy and has a bit of a young adult romance, while the second half is more family driven and focuses more on a quest. So looking at where Season 2 takes place, we're picking up sometime after the events of Season 1, where our main character Rudius just got his heart broken and is picking up the pieces of his love life, while at the same time we're also following his friend Sylphie, who, if you remember, we met her at the beginning of Season 1, and the way this season reintroduces her is pretty crazy. Because if you remember, back in Season 1, we had a Thanos level event where people were teleported across the world, and when we meet Sylphie, she's falling out of the sky, which makes me wonder, when Hulk snapped everyone back into existence, were the people who were originally on a plane, did they just fall out of the sky? Anyway, because these two characters haven't seen each other in a long time, not since they were kids, and because Sylphie's a different person, literally, Reese assumes that she's a guy, which is kind of funny because when you look at Season 1, when they first met when they were kids, he assumed that she was a boy in the first place, so it's kind of funny how it goes back to that joke. But anyway, throughout the first half of the season, it's pretty much this back and forth thing between the two. What's also funny is that the whole reason why he's going to his magical academy is so that he can fix a problem that some guys deal with after having a traumatizing breakup, and that's something that should be emphasized because when looking at the first episodes of this season, he is struggling to feel some sort of emotion for women because the last girl he opened up to not only broke his heart, but also broke his fighting spirit. And because he thinks Sylphie is a man, he has no problem with opening up to her, to which she kindly comforts him. Now, while that's sweet and all, to him, he thinks a guy is hitting on him, which causes his fighting spirit to act up a bit. And that's funny. So the first half of the season is pretty much a back and forth romance situation where we're waiting for one of these characters to confess. And I'm really glad that it didn't drag on for too long, because had it gone past episode 12, then it would have kind of gotten ridiculous. One other thing I enjoyed about this season was how the story portrays the passage of time. Now what I mean by that is throughout the season we're gradually watching our characters get older, because at the start of the season Rudius looked like he was in his middle school years, and by the end of it he looked like he was in his 20s. Now even though this season didn't take you on this big crazy adventure like it did in the first season, I still had a lot of fun watching both Sylphie and Rudius mature into young adults. And this plays perfectly as we enter the second half of the season, as we watch these characters deal with the struggles of being in a committed relationship while at the same time bear other responsibilities like looking after Rudius' sisters. And so for a good majority, the second half of the season is like watching these characters play house. Okay, we got the girl of our dreams, we're living in a big house, the sisters are doing well, and the money's being taken care of. All in all, this is one big happy family. That is, until we reach a turning point. Now if you remember, last season we reached two of them. The first one was when everyone was teleported across the world. The second one was when Rudius literally got his heart ripped out of him. So what could this third one be?
Their parents are dead.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, our mom's trapped in a labyrinth and our dad needs our help to save her, so time to go on a quest. Now this is where the adventure aspect of the show kicks off, where the last few remaining episodes is basically about us traveling to another country to save our mom. And let me tell you, the action has not lost its touch, because throughout the entire season they've been teasing it with some action, but this is where they cut loose and you are not disappointed. However, even though we're on this quest, there is still that constant fear of knowing that the turning point is quickly approaching. And if I had one little nitpick to say about this season, is that the story continuously hits you over the head of what is about to happen, because wow, there are so many red flags. But you know what? That doesn't make it less impactful, because oh my god, this season hits you right in the gut. And by the time we reach the end of the season, holy crap, we're all recovering from this traumatic experience. But you know what? I still enjoy the journey this anime took me on, and I cannot wait to see where we go in Season 3. All that's going to do for this video, guys. That was an overall review on Mushoku Tensei Season 2. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button so you can always update from this channel. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.